What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So I know I uploaded a video a little bit earlier where I went through the Blitz battle with my own teams, the own teams that I'm going to be using to farm with, and I know not everyone is going to have those specific characters, and I did see some comments that were complaining about it, and I mean, look, I gotta say, it's a pretty easy event in terms of the content. Like, the bosses don't do much, and as I said in my other video that I did upload, I did go through basically what the bosses did, and I did talk about what characters you can bring that help you counter the bosses directly. Like, this is a pretty straightforward event, so long as you have the characters, of course. Now, the characters that you do need, a majority of them are free to play, and I'm going to be showing you guys that in this video today. So in this video, we're going through every single boss, the Shanks, the Blackbeard, the Kaido, and the Big Mom fight with completely free to play teams, and the support characters attached to these characters are also completely free to play. So there is no excuse for people not being able to defeat the 50 stamina version of this dungeon. Now, yes, there are some certain situations where you won't have characters, and in that case, yes, you still will have to farm, you know, the lower stamina difficulties. You might not have the right units, and of course, if you have Sugo Fest exclusive characters that are strong, you could definitely replace some of the characters that I am using in this team today. But just to show you guys that this event is actually pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward with a full free-to-play team, and I guess we'll just go ahead and jump into it. So once again, if you guys enjoy this type of video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Alright, so giving you guys the team for the Shanks one, free-to-play team. With this team, we are utilizing Treasure Map Big Mom, who is very, very important. She just provides lots and lots of damage, and she is used, I think, in every single team here. The Wano Kuni Zora, I think, is also used in every single team here, and also the Captain Shanks does not change. He will be the captain for every single of these fights, so he is going to be a very, very nice unit, as he can counter one debuff on every single fight, which is going to be really, really nice to have. We've also got the Treasure Map Law on this team, and he's going to be nice against Stage 4, which will grant us some beneficial slots. We are also making sure to eat at least one recovery slot before we reach Stage 4, so that when we launch Kaido's special, we'll get at least one turn of his attack and orb boost, which is going to be pretty important for dealing lots of damage towards Ben Beckman. He also provides a 20% health cut that goes through barriers, which is also really, really good to have. And then it's basically the way that it goes. It's pretty straightforward, actually. We do have the Kid as the friend captain, because he'll able to remove the damage threshold that will be applied on the final boss stage against Shanks, as well as changing some of the G slots that Big Mom will give us into matching slots, which means that those characters with the matching slots just do so much more damage with that 3x orb boost compared to a G orb being on that character. So it does actually make a pretty big difference, having the Kid as the friend captain there. But that's all I really wanted to say about this, and we'll go ahead and discuss the next team once we get to Blackbeard. The next team against Blackbeard, I did try and tinker around with a Capone friend captain, but nothing that I was doing was actually coming to fruition, and nothing was working the way I wanted it to work. So I just opted to bring a Stampede Luffy friend captain. So this team has the lowest amount of points compared to the other teams, but it does get the job done at the end of the day. I do think if you are free to play, that the Blackbeard boss is the most difficult one to clear, just from me clearing it. Like, this team only just clears it, but it does get the job done. And as I said, all the support characters on these teams are all free to play units as well. So there's no nefarious thing going on here. And also the friend captains all have no cotton candy. Well, this Stampede Luffy has cotton candy, but the Kid and the Capone friend captains you guys will be seeing do not have cotton candy, just in case if anyone was wondering. So this team works with Sanji once again, giving us matching slots here. We also have the Zoro to remove the resilience, and then we are also going to be using the Stampede Luffy on this stage as well. And then on the following stage, we can use the Shanks to remove the attack down that will be inflicted to us, as well as using the combination combination of Lin and Pudding. Now, Pudding is not boosted on this team whatsoever, but she will actually go ahead and change G slots into matching, as well as giving us a 2.5 times chain lock. So by getting a full board of matching slots with Big Mom special, it's going to be super strong. And then, of course, you have the 2.5 chain lock, which just gives you extra damage again. Make sure, if you are running a team similar to this, to use Shanks' special prior to using Big Mom and the Pudding special, because for those who don't know, Shanks' special ability will remove chain lock. So if you apply Pudding's chain lock first, Shanks will just remove it. So make sure to use Shanks first before using Big Mom and Pudding, just in case if anyone gets that wrong, you will lose if that is the case. The next boss is against Qaeda. So with this team, again, full free to play, we're using Sanji to go ahead and manipulate our orbs once we reach stage 4 against Jack, to change the tandem slots that he gives us into matching. Then we've got the Wano Kuni Law, and he is going to be good for removing the blue shield buff that Jack will apply to himself. We definitely want to go ahead and remove that. Then we also have the Kaido as well. Kaido is going to just enable us to get a small orb boost and also buff his own attack as well against the Jack stage, which is very nice to have. And then again on the final boss stage, we can just go ahead and use the Big Mom special. We have also the Shanks special as well to remove the chain coefficient reduction, and then we can also go ahead and use the Kid special to remove the despair that will be inflicted to the team, as well as giving the matching slots on the left hand column. So changing the G slots that Big Mom will normally give us into matching, so that those characters with the matching slots just do lots more damage with Big Mom's 3 times orb boost and 1.25 times color affinity and attack boost. So yeah, as I said, it does make a big difference if you are running a team very similar to this. But I guess that's about it, and I'll see you guys on the final boss stage against Big Mom. The final stage against Big Mom, we're running a full free-to-play team with Capone as the friend captain this time. We also have a Fortnite Trafalgar Law character. This character, I believe, is like always available on Extra Island, and he's got a really unique special ability. So he changes orbs in your right-hand column into Dex, Psi, and then Int orbs, and then you can change your slots 2 times, and he gives you a 1.5 times orb boost. Now, on stage 4 against Katakuri, your right-hand column is binded, so we will be using the Capone special here to unbind those characters, as well as getting an attack boost. He does manipulate your orbs as well. But basically, with the way that this works is, we did get kind of lucky with getting some good slots on our Law and on our Capone on the stage, or not on the Law, but on the Capone on the stage 4 fight. But you don't really need a matching slot on Capone in order to clear this. You will see that, you know, we do end on Capone with a matching slot, but it's definitely not a requirement. Just as long as, you know, you have the matching slots on the right-hand column, which you should be able to do, that's going to be able to get through it. And then on the final boss stage, we're using the same combination of the Shanks to rewind the specials. We're going to use Big Mom to give us all of her boost and G slots, and then Pudding to change those G slots into matching with a 2.5 times chain lock, and that will be enough damage to go ahead and break through the Big Mom fight. So there we go. Full free-to-play teams cleared all of the Blitz Battle boss stages. Now, no one should have any problems getting through these stages. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.